Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. In my last video, I showed you how to use Tradingview and the scanner along with some filters to find penny stocks that are to possibly trade. Now, I'm not a big advocate on penny stocks because I feel that they're hard to trade, but everybody seems to ask about them and show some interest. So I wanted to find out if you could actually do it and actually use indicators that you use for other stocks and see if they work. After finding those stocks in TradingView, then we back tested it using another program called OmniBroker to see how it did on our chosen indicator, which was RSI. When the RSI is below the 30 and the zigzag is going up, or the minor zigzag above the 70 and the minor zigzag going or the zigzag going down, you can take a RSI trade. That's basically the rules for the RSI. You look for times when the RSI is below or above the 30 and 70, and when that happens, you look to see if there's a reversal. Anyway, we back tested it, and we've got 8 or 10 stocks, which we made a list. These are those stocks. In today's video, we will see if you can actually use this list of the stocks we found that we think will trade well with our RSI indicator that are penny stocks, and see if we can use TradingView to find those trades as they happen. Took the stocks that we have in our TradingView list and ran a back test on them, and then transfers that information into a spreadsheet. And this is the results of that. The back test ran from January 1st, 2020 till today, around 15 months, which netted me, the back test netted me $1,600. Win rate of about 75%. 47 wins, 16 losses. This is using a target of 5% and a stop loss of 2%. We have initial account size of $1,200 and we're investing $1,000 to buy the stock or sell the stock, which means basically till you get $2,000 you can only do one trade at a time. The trades for March, according to the back test, were these 4 trades, and 2 of them were losers and 2 of them were winners. And if you add up the net, it comes to around positive $10, which is not a lot. But we had a much better time in other months. This was an erratic month, if you remember. March is an erratic month. They had the stimulus. Lots of things happened. Anyway, let's take a look at HMY for March 12th. So what you do is you look for the RSI up or down in the March time frame. So here's March. The RSI is above it and it's coming down below, and the zigzag, the minor zigzag, is red. So you take that trade. March 12th. That's what our other program said, March 12th. And then what happened was, it looks like it went up and we hit our stop loss. So March 12th, exit date the 15th, max loss, lost $27. So 2%, I'm finding out, if we can argue about that, and I'll put it in the comments and stuff too. 2% stop loss for a penny stock, a stock that's under $10 might be just too low. We might have to let this ride a little bit. I'm not doing any tests because this is what I have it set for my other portfolios, and I just wanted to see if this portfolio would do as good as that one, those other ones. So the next one is, and I don't know what this is, GSKY. We'll find out in a minute here. Finance company, rental and leasing, and we're looking at March. Okay, so RSI is above it. It comes down below. Right there, zigzag, minor zigzag is red as well, and we can take that trade, and that one should have been a winner, and I believe it was on our backtest report. It won $49. Fro, we're looking at in the March time frame. Fro's a short, so we have the RSI is above and goes below, and you couldn't take that one. I don't see that we take it. My other program shows that we did take it and that it was a winner. You could take this one, March 17th, 19th. So there's a little delay there. My program shows we took it on on the 17th, and this one's saying the 19th. And if you did take that one, the MACD, just a little bit of delay. So this is a little bit iffy. Mine showed it's taking a little earlier. So this one, you couldn't really visualize this one. You might have took this one here, but I doubt it. You would have took it, and this would have been no. But you probably would have took this one in the last few days, maybe. But you might have also said that, hey, these are new highs. You got to be very careful. This might be resistance. Above it, came below it. That looks terrific. Depending on where you took it, if you took it right there at the close of that day, you may have gotten stopped out. And according to this, you did. So maybe those stops are just too short. Anyway, the other ones seem to be doing okay. And this is a pretty good profit and loss percentage. Your net and your win rate is all good. Okay, we got our list of penny stocks that we want to trade. We got them from scanning it. Then we backtested. Okay, so with that, not everybody has OmniBroker to backtest. So once you've gotten your list of stocks and put them on the list, what you have to do to find your trades of the day, you got to either do it one or two ways. You got to scan down the list, and how I do it, I scan down the list and look for when the zigzag does not know what it's doing, like now. Then I see if the RSI is about to cross, which it does. Then I have to decide whether I want to go ahead and buy. This is a financial stock, and they are doing pretty good at the moment. This is a down. It could continue to go down. The ZIG knows what it's doing. We skip over that. This is one that the ZIG doesn't know what it's doing. RSI just went up. That's a buy signal. You have to be cautious. But I think there's some room there. And so this is gold. You have to decide what the mood of the market is on Monday and whether gold is going to rise. This is very dependent on gold. MACD says go. RSI says go. Zigzag says go. It's a regime change. It doesn't know what it's doing from here on. There's support. I might pass on that one. And you go down through the list really, really quick to get your trades for the day. That's one way of doing it. This is only about 10 or 12, 15. You can do that. But if you have more stocks, you can do it another way, and that is use a scanner. Since you put them all on a list called the purple list, and that's your penny stocks, it shows up over here. And so those stocks are the same stocks are all over here. And you can look for the highest and lowest. This is the lowest at the moment, and this is the highest. You don't have anything really high. Let's click on Pro. No, it's in the middle. This is a standard RSI. We're using a stochastics, which is a little bit different, but that's okay. You just want to get a range in it. These are not telling you anything. These all crossed. Is it too late? You can do it that way, and you go down the other way too. These are saying it's too late. This is a standard RSI 7, which we're using a 9 for our RSI. So it's not going to be exactly right, but it puts you in the range. Nothing's clicking on that. You can do this with the MACD and a few other indicators. You can go ahead. There's two ways of finding some trades of the day, and that is scan it visually yourself or use the scanner down here and a watch list. A watch list that's flagged. Tradingview sounds complicated, but it's really, once you start getting used to it and playing with it, and that's why I'm putting this video out this weekend, it becomes easier. You can use any indicators for your trade signals, but they should trade your list, your stocks tickers should trade well with whatever indicator you're using. I hope this helps. One last quick thing about penny stocks, which I don't like because they're hard to trade and they're very erratic. But I want to show you what I found out. Back testing from January 1st, 2020, using 8 stocks, gave me a win ratio of 75% at $1,600. Using a top 10 list of stocks that I would recommend to any person just starting out, gave me roughly the same figure. And these are stocks that I like and prefer to trade. Slightly lower win rate. But when you come out to the cherry picking, your net starts going up. Even though the win ratio goes down, you have more stocks to choose from. You can play the game. You don't have to be sitting out on a trade so much, and your net goes up. And finally, bumping up instead of $1,200 nest, we have $5,000 and $5,000 margin, which is $10,000. And trading that same forward watch list, now you have a net of 10 grand, and that's significant. And a win ratio of 74%. Back to the top 10. These are my picks. 71% win ratio. These are those penny stocks. Same thing. So, maybe penny stocks aren't so bad. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like and subscribe. I'll catch you on the flip.